it's you. It's been a while. Aloha. Aloha. There's my little Moana. My little ray of sunshine. Oh, you look terrible. Man, you're froze on a... Whew. It's your fro is flying today. Quite a bit. I thought my blood sugar was low, so I thought it reminded me that I need to call and check on your blood sugar. And make sure you got all the things I sent you. Did you get all the things I sent you in Hawaii, Daddy? Sorry, I'm out of breath. Yeah, what's wrong? You got the stacks, the blood sugar monitor. What else did you get? You got your Didn't you go to the doctor? You told him you were full of fluid? You went to the kidney doctor, right? They don't know nothing about fluid? They definitely told me about fluid. Your face is puffy, your eyes are burning. I worry about you. I feel guilty I came up here to Hawaii. If we knew your tribe, there'd be no child left behind. Maybe some elders would have looked after you. I feel so sad you're so sick. I saw pictures and video of you online regurgitating. Sick, it saddens me. I wish we knew who your kinfolk had been, you know. We at least find some elders to come check on you or take care of you. People were real Christians out there. They may, you know, give you a ride or help you get somewhere, but I'm sorry, Dana. Lord, looking rough. Sure, in your hat, good. No, I don't feel good. I'm trying to get through everything I need to get done through today while my eyes, you know, they'll start burning here in a little while. Because your histamine levels go up at night. Yeah, I'm pretty sick, Dad. You are so good to your daddy. So good. I can't tell you how good you are to me. Yes, I got my glucometer. My little angel. Somebody be so lucky to have you. You know, I've been praying for you to have the right person since you were just a wee tot when we got you. And we just got you. You're a few weeks old. You even organized my medications, sent me blood pressure and stool softeners. Oh, you love your daddy. You're real good to your daddy. Now I'm going easy. Just one a day. They're already starting to do it now. I'm going easy, okay? You look like you're doing good. You look happy. Where are you? Dad, are you in a hotel? I'm not judging. I'm not judging. Myself, and you know, when I'm doing things I love, it makes you feel good. Makes you feel real good helping people. Being a voice for people. There were some people that got out yesterday. And let me tell you, they raised their fists and their voice for their, you know, what's going down, what's not right. So they didn't mind that some other tribal people came to help you with the land Oprah took? It's nice. They didn't mind? They were happy about it? Do Native people just show up for Native people like that all over? Seems like they do. They're the only ones really making protest music right now. It's nice. They show up for other tribes. I'm kind of proud of you, Daddy. Right. That's correct. One thing I did, well, since you've been there, I had to Google where you're at and find out where you're at. There's a difference. You know, a lot of celebrities like to call themselves activists. Now, pushing the pencil and some of that, you know, legislational things. I'm going to tell you, Dana, not saying that stuff isn't good, but for thousands of years, when people were upset with either the monarchy or the king or anything, you know the one thing that got them attention? It wasn't little pieces of paper. It was taken to the streets, using their democratic voice and their right to protest. It's been happening for thousands of years. They may write all the paperwork and legislation, but till people get out on the streets, and I'm not saying they gotta be violent. You can do a lot of things with non-violence, but a lot of those celebrities like to say they're activists. Not if they're not on a petition line and if they're not protesting, they're not an activist, Dana. That's true. Heard it first from Papa. No, I'm just really curious. Well, here in Hawaii, oh, it's so pretty. Things are a little different. They've been promised land, you know, that they haven't been able to, for 25 years. 25 years ago, they said they were going to give this land back to some of the Native people. I'm telling you, some of these families have been on this land, you know, hundreds and hundreds of years. Ancestral, go way back. They've been waiting for 25 a year to just get them a little piece of land, but they can't, you know. Some of it's like up, the holler, down the holler. And then some of it Oprah has or is taken and bought. You know, it's sad. It's sad to me and upset. You know, I thought that our drum circles were terrifying. You know, but I looked at Pacific Islander tribes and they do this thing where they just beat on their chest. Do you know what that thing is called? It is terrifying. It's so terrifying and wow. Why don't just 20 of those people just walk up to Oprah's driveway and do that thing they do in their stance and say, this is our land? I mean, that's A, non-violent. It's B, very dignified, and I think it goes a lot faster than paperwork, because you know, people just get stuff in the mail, but if you directly go to them, I think it's the best thing to do. Is that what you're doing, or is it more like stakeouts? Let me just tell you, you're talking about the Haka minority from Samoans? Do you know that Samoans, especially Samoan men, have the best pectoral muscles you've ever seen in your life and the best shoulders? It's almost like God pre-made them into linebackers or something. I don't know. And they should have just thrown those shoulders hard and said, don't take our land, you know, from the beginning. But the Haka, Yeah, that's where the vampire bite came from that I showed you. Right in the neck. Or you said I could bite them in the wrist. Right. That's correct. Okay. You know, the Haka doesn't have to be a scary thing. They use it for a lot of things. It's a beautiful symbol of respect, dignity. You know, when I see it though, the first thing I get is, this is who I am, don't mess with me. It's kind of like that don't tread on me thing, but man, it's beautiful. I do think if we could just get about, 30, even about 18 Native Islanders just to go up to Oprah's property and do the, I think that would go a lot faster than just a little piece of paper. And it's not violent, you're right. Well, I would like to think that anyone would show up for anybody. My shirt, I show up for a lot of people. A lot of it's because I love my daughter, my son, whichever I like to call you that day, because I love you. I'd like to think if people weren't native or indigenous, they'd show up for us anyhow. I know we've showed up for them. Oh, but let me tell you, here in Hawaii, they don't have reservations. They have some other people. I can't think right off the top of my noggin right now, but they have an organization that helps the native people in their land. But you know how those things go. We've seen it over here. Sometimes it's not fair.